Westfield Radio.
Hello, this is Ken Bailey of the Westfield Recording Company coming to you from our studio in Port Richey, Florida. Hey, this is our 300th episode. We're really stoked about that. Our history and our possibilities of things yet to come. I'd like to take just a moment to thank the man that got me started in radio way back in 2008, Mr. Frank Moore. Frank had a radio station called Lover Radio in Berkeley, California. I was a frequent contributor to that station. They had a rule, there are no rules. And Frank contacted me and said, how about putting on a regular show? And I was saying, I don't know nothing about putting on no show, but you know, I took up the offer and things have grown, and now we've got over 33 stations in 8 nations. Frank, I've got you to thank for it. Now, if you're not familiar with Frank Moore, I would suggest you go to Vimeo.com. Frank was a freeform artist. He had a lot to say. He was a publisher. He was a poet. He wore many hats. He even locked horns with Congress a time or two about our precious freedom of speech. Unfortunately, Frank passed away in 2013. But on serious anniversaries like this, I always like to say, thank you, Frank. I know you're up there in rock and roll heaven now because you helped so many indie bands and indie artists, and we're just sending you love wherever you are at this time now. I'm sure it's a good place, Frank. If you want to see more of his artistry, it goes on to this day. Vimeo.com/Frank Moore. This is to you, Frank. Thanks a lot. Let's start our show.
Shopping only at the finest stores. But what would look the best wrapped around you is $1.52 by 4. You come down here slumming, running your yap, hanging up your nose, spouting your crap. I done told you before, I ain't but working class. I may be poor, but I can kick your ass. Whoa, whoa. And you're so damn cool with your Harvard degree and your briefcase full of Wall Street stocks. But I got me a debit card, top of my class, graduating from the school of hard knocks. Whatever I got the hard way. 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. Cowboy, I'm gonna have to cut you off at the pass. I may be poor, but I can kick your ass. Whoa, whoa. But at least they're real. At times you give it all just to know how that feels. All the people in your world are all players and sharks just looking for the next bill.
Yours truly, Ken Bailey. I may be poor. Pretty well self-explanatory. I'm based in Port Richey, Florida. www.westfieldrecording.com.
Remind me to tune this guitar. This is J.C. Martin of Black Angel from the San Francisco Bay Area. You're listening to the Westfield Alliance Indie Show starring Ken Bailey. Naked from the ocean in a rising tide. She got her looks from her mother's side. Getting high in the lazy dog days, Pasadena time. We talked about music and politics, but I really just wanted to lick the soft brown breast. She was a truck loaded beauty in a one-horse rodeo town. Friend of mine, as the bluebells sing under the deep dark cover of the night, she lost my mind. Truth or dare on an August afternoon, higher than a falsetto in a Marvin Gaye tune, a sex in the air you couldn't cut her with a Bowie knife. The sunlight filtered through her light brown eyes. Her muslin blouse was of the invisible kind. She had passion to fill a West Texas bar at closing time. Very dear friend of mine, as the bluebells sing under the deep dark cover of night, she
Black Angel, She Lost My Mind. Okay, this is from their new CD release, Hard Livin', Hard Times. The band is from Santa Clara, California. MySpace.com/BlackAngelBand.
Hey, remember, if you got any requests, you got any comments, you want to get a hold of any of the bands, it's easy to do. Contact us at director@westfieldrecording.com. Once again, that's director@westfieldrecording.com.
Disappear. Disappear. I'll disappear. Disappear.